Hey everybody, it's Doug Wanders the Midwest, and we're picking back up on Route 66 in Carterville, Missouri. Now we came down here to pick up my new puppy that is actually pretty close. It's in Arkansas. So we wanted to finish the rest of Route 66 from the end of Missouri all the way through Kansas. So we're gonna do that today, and look who I have. Cars, we got stuff from Cars. So this guy right here looks like Luigi. I believe that from Cars. This town is such a cool little town. And look who we have over here. As you can see. This is awesome. Tow Mater. It's a good way to start. So we're gonna head over to Weber, and then we're heading directly over to Kansas. Oh, the family photo. You can see that truck out there in the back before it actually became what it is. And this is his family. This is his uncle. That's really cool.
France and Germany, Switzerland.
Wow.
Austria,
These are all the people that have visited.
Spain, Portugal.
That's cool.
And let's see, Italy. Quite a few from Italy.
Wow.
Soviet Union, and look who's been in here.
Wow.
See right there.
Oh my goodness. Hunter Biden. Wow.
And some more up here. Then we got the Norway, Sweden, Denmark.
That's incredible.
Finland. Here's an interesting thing. There's a guy. I gotta put my glasses on so I can show this to you. 3 guys were in here. I went out to greet them like I did yourself. And I said, yeah, I travel on Route 66. And he goes, you talk to our brother. He's the smart one. And I was talking to him, and I asked him to come in and sign my map of Finland, which his name's Jai. And he signed my map of where they are from in Finland. He said, I have to also sign South Africa because I'm the ambassador for the United Nations.
Oh my goodness,
Finland.
that's crazy. That's
so
awesome.
he also had an office in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Wow.
And he signed my atlas for it also.
That's great.
Because he spends time in there being the ambassador. So, and then, Australia, New Zealand, just all over the world.
Wow, all over the world. Man, that's amazing. So here's China. Look how many people came from China. That's
In Carterville, Missouri, we got a population of about 2,000. So,
wow, that's quite the amount. That's for sure.
but anyway, yeah.
Oh, there's Michigan.
Yeah.
There's us, guys. I'm gonna sign here where we're from.
I asked her, traveling Route 66. She said yes. I said, would you mind coming in? Where are you from? She said Utah. And I said, would you mind signing my map? And she said, sure. Well, her father, I didn't know. I thought they were husband and wife. It was her father came following her and came in here. He showed me a photo right outside of Carterville.
Oh, yeah.
On 66 of a dead possum on a mailbox.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
He goes, my daughter thinks it crawled up there last night and died. I said, buddy, no, you're in southwest Missouri. That possum got hit by a car.
And it got thrown in there.
And then a neighbor or a friend of theirs put it on their mailbox for just a joke.
Oh, my goodness.
And he goes, are you serious? I said, yeah, welcome to the Ozarks.
Oh, my goodness.
His name's Richard Paul Evans.
Oh.
He is an author.
Okay.
He's had several best-selling books, New York Times best-selling list.
Wow.
And he's mostly known for The Way. It was a movie. A lot of his movies have been made in Christmas stories and
Okay,
stuff.
okay. He signed here.
Yeah, Richard Paul Evans and Jenna is who was in.
Yep, there it is.
And she signed mine.
That's cool. Very awesome. Famous people.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Mickey, what a cool individual. Knows a lot of history. He's seen a lot of famous people come in to visit his shop and his truck. And he gave me his family history. It was just wonderful. I got to see the pictures. So, hey, thanks a lot, Mickey, for the information and the history of Route 66. I appreciate you. Look at that. Webb City. We finally have made it to Webb City. There's a nice little mural in Webb City. Here's Route 66 Theater in Webb City. It's a cute little town. Gotta love it. Alright guys, so these are the praying hands in Webb City. Last time we came through, we didn't get a chance to see them. It was too dark. So those are super cool. And then there's the flag. Alright, there goes the praying hands. One last time, guys. Alright guys, we're in Joplin now. Downtown Joplin. Alright guys, so this is Route 66 Carousel Park. It's an abandoned amusement park. So kind of look at this stuff. This is crazy. Get back here on the road here, but just wanted you to get a look at that. No more dice here. Right next to the fireworks place. Looks like there's more back there too. But just another thing that kind of went dead by the wayside of Route 66. Alright guys, so here is a line where Kansas meets Missouri, and I'll show you the yellow brick road here. Alright, so half of us are in Missouri, cross that line. Now we're in Kansas. All right, let's go check out Kansas. We got about 13 miles of road to hit. All right, so we're in Kansas. Is this what Kansas look like to you guys? Oh, this looks like a little bit of a fire over there, brush fire. And then the Cars characters are coming out. They're all over the place here in Kansas. One of the cool things about it, I love the movie Cars. And they're undefeated with that whole theme for sure. All right, guys, so we've made it to Galena, Kansas. They have a little drive-through shield sign. We've been here before. This is a pretty cool little place to stop. We're gonna go check it out. A lot of car stuff, so let's go see the dock. So here's the sheriff, guys. What a cool little make off of Radiator Springs. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I hear the dock is up a little bit further in town. Can't wait to see him. Look at the tractor tipping. That's awesome. You can see the actual tractors tipping like cows. In the movie Cars. Look what we got here. Very cool. Rusty's. This is a cool little setup here though. I love it. If you love cars, you're gonna love Kansas. So we have Luigi now too. It's pretty cool, little station. Luigi's Pit Stop. Oh, I just love this. They have so many cool things. Kind of take it in. feel like sometimes when you're videoing, you just fly through everything. You don't get a chance to really absorb everything. But this is Crazy Legs. He was in one of the videos I saw on YouTube. Dean. He's a cool dude. Maybe we'll run into him in Kansas. Supposedly he's at one of the shops there, but he is the character per se for Tow Mater. Look at that. On this side, they got Betty Boo. Betty Boop. Betty Boop. Oh, and they got some of the don't pass cars on a curve or hill. If the cops don't get you, the morticians will. The Burma Shave. They got those here. We got a chance to see those when we were on Route 66 and throughout the state. Pretty cool. So you can kind of see everybody that kind of came through here sign stuff. So maybe if I can find a pen, I'll put Doug Wanders the Midwest here. I can join the club of many people that have signed that they've been here. Super cool. All right, I have entered the picture. Doug Wanders the Midwest, YouTube 2025. On to Kansas. All right, guys, we're gonna go through it here. Kansas. All right, so here's the other side of it. All right, so we're getting into the car stuff. This cool little station. So cool. I love this stuff. I got the actual pumps. It's getting close. It's like 7 o'clock. Speed it up a little bit.
God forbid, when something happens to you, they're going to look for a photo.
That's right.
So you better get a nice one.
Tow Mater.
I'm with you.
Tow Mater.
You guys want a picture of Mater?
Oh, gee. Look at that one. All right, and there's the fire truck. We've been here before. You can look at our other videos, but we had to come back and do it again. We kind of gonna do Route 66 as much as we can over and over until we can get out to Cali and finish this sucker up. But OG, last time we came, they were decorated for Halloween. So, but this is so cool. All right, guys. So here we coming in a little town. These towns are so cool. They're just awesome things you see.
Did you
Yeah, I just saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fantastic. There's like a half of a car for a trailer. That was a Nova that was made into a trailer.
Yeah.
That was funny. You can see all the Route 66 stuff. Sleepy little towns. Gravies. Look at that. It's got a little 8-ball.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
That is cool. It's only 13 miles in Kansas, but it's a solid 13 miles. It's one of my favorite
Oh, look at this.
bits. Yeah, it's like a little restaurant over there.
Mexican meat burrito.
And this is like a cool little city park.
Oh, Will Rogers.
Yeah, we gotta come
There's
in here.
that jail.
Oh yeah, the jail.
You gotta go.
We
in
gotta go get put in jail. You know I gotta get put in jail. That's a must. Gotta stop for that, right? All right, so this is Galena City Jail. So you've been bad boy, you get stuck in this, and people mock you from the street. Let me out! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. So as I said before, Doc Hudson is in the house. I love the car's characters. This Texaco. That's a little Corvette. That's pretty. Look at that Texaco sign. It's already glowing. It's got the neons out. Yep, got the neons coming out. This is such a cool little place, guys. And look at the Giant. You gotta love the Giant. Look at all these license plates. American flag. All these Kansas license plates though. I love that. Big A. So cool. I'm gonna zoom out here. I love these guys all the way down Route 66. Muffler man. You gotta love yourself some big boy with tires instead of burgers. That's great. Look at that mural over here. So cool. They just do this town up right. And as you go a little out of town, there's a market here. It's a little Route 66 store that you can come and buy flowers and stuff. You got their lights on. Alright, as you're heading through Kansas, you're gonna come across this bridge, this old bridge. So cool. It's just out here in kind of middle of nowhere, to be honest with you. We've been over it before, but this is great. Rainbow Bridge, Cherokee County. You can kind of tell it's got this river down here. But that's the new bridge right across from there. Put a new bridge. Alright. There we go. Keep on Kansas. So you're just driving out in the middle of nowhere, and they have this little ballpark that's just amazing. And it's called Field of Dreams. It's not like the real one, but pretty amazing field out here in nowhere. Alright, saw this little park here in the corner as we're going into town. Look at this, another cop car. But it doesn't have the eyeballs. Alright guys, so this is the little Phillips 66 Welcome Center when you get into town limits here. And this is also where Dean Crazy Legs is at. You can catch him here and if you're lucky, but a little too late for Dean tonight. So this little shop is in Baxter Springs. There's a police department across the street. So Dean's the actual personality of Tow Manor, and we haven't had a chance to meet him yet, but we've seen some clips of him. He seems pretty hilarious to talk to if you get a chance. So maybe you'll catch him here. Look at that Route 66 trading post. That's awesome. A little mural on the side, Coca-Cola. Small little town. Well, guys, we have come to the end of Kansas. All 13 miles on Route 66. As you can see, leaving, and now we're officially in Oklahoma.
I need an Oklahoma shield now.
All right, now here's our Oklahoma, and here is the end of our Route 66 for now. All right, guys, that does it for Route 66. Tomorrow, we wake up early, 8 a.m., and we pick up my beautiful little puppy, Daisy. So excited. We just happened to be able to get in Kansas and to Missouri because we're coming down here anyways. So we wandered, did some filming, and tonight we stay at the hotel in Arkansas. And we're gonna wake up and we're gonna check out my new pup, and then we're gonna take her home. So it'll be about a 12-hour-ish drive home with a new 8-week-old puppy. So it'll be quite the experience, but I can't wait to introduce her to you guys, as she's gonna have that new channel, the Daily Daisy. And I will be putting stuff on Doug Wanders the Midwest channel for now, until I'm able to switch over and when I have enough subscribers. So subscribe to that new channel. I'm going to get stuff up on it tonight, maybe. So maybe tomorrow. Check it out. And we will be doing a lot of stuff with my new pup. All right. Thanks so much for watching the Route 66. I hope you enjoyed Kansas, the short 13-mile clip. And we will continue to wander. You do the same. Take care now. Have a good weekend.